Hi YouTube, it's Candy, aka Candy Sweet Enough. And look, the crap, I just got done with Zumba. It's late at night, but there's been a tag game going around and I wanted to play. And it was tell 3 things about you that we might not know. So I don't know, it got me thinking about it and I thought I'd share. The first thing you might not know about me is I have really weird phobias. I'll just tell the story. When I was a teenager, I was walking through the kitchen one night and I didn't turn on the light. I was just putting a drink glass up or something. And I felt something squish between my toes and I went, oh, what did I step on? So I went and turned on the light and there was a mouse that had eaten decon and was scurrying across the floor, would stop, take breaths, and then scurry. So yeah, I felt that mouse fur squeeze between my toes and everything. So ever since then, I have a horrible, horrible, horrible fear of mice. I hate them. When I see them, I freak out. I feel them on my toes. Even just talking about my toes are all curled up. And if somebody talks about mice or whatever, my toes curl up. I cannot stand it. I think they're going to run straight for my feet. And they run fast. They scurry. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It doesn't make any sense. I know they're cute and they're harmless and I don't know what I'm expecting them, but I just feel it between my toes and I cannot deal. And I'm 34, I should be over this by now, but no, I'm not. I hate mice. So that's one thing. Second thing is another fear. I'm, like I said, 34 years old, and I've only had my driver's license for a year. I had a total phobia about driving. Total panic attacks being behind the wheel. I hated driving. So I finally kind of made myself get over it, and I made myself get my driver's license. And I still can't make myself go on the freeway. I just hate it. I've done it a couple of times, just very short jaunts, not staying on it. It's the getting on the freeway that scares me. It's not anything else. Once I'm on there, I'm okay. It's just getting on the freeway, I hate it. And by the time I get anywhere, I'm just a nervous wreck. So I drive really close to town. I take my kids to school and go to their school and do stuff and go to the stores locally and stuff, but I don't take any major car rides by myself because I cannot deal. Even going into the neighboring city, when I get into traffic, I'm a mess. It's really pathetic. It goes along with my whole panic attack, anxiety issues. So kind of weird. People make fun of me for it, but yeah, I hate driving. And third thing is I was a passion parties consultant, and most of you know what that is. And for those of you that don't, I sold adult lotions and potions and toys, and it was one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. But I'm not a party girl. I don't know. I'm fun, I think, sometimes, but I'm a geek. I'm a massive information geek, so instead of going into it thinking that I was going to be Partyville, I went into it and learned everything that I could about every product that we owned. I could tell you ingredients, I could tell you how to use it this way or that way or the other way. I was an information nut, so I would do the parties like I was a teacher. And I did pretty well at it, and people actually enjoyed me because they could ask me anything, and I wouldn't even hear it was questions about sex, and I'm such a shy person. I hated going to the parties and having to meet people, but I didn't mind talking about the sex. The sex thing didn't bother me at all. So yeah, that's kind of a strange thing about me. So I would be nervous when I got there, but once I was there and once I was talking, I was fine, and so people could come up and ask me anything, and I could give them the answer. So It was very interesting. And I was in a huge, it's a whole pyramid thing. So my upline, the top 3 people above you get paid. Well, my third line was the top of the company. She was one of the people that started it, or helped to start it. So all of my 3 lines were all $1 Million Club people. So it was kind of interesting here. This really shy, quiet girl ends up being in this multi-million-dollar group, and I went to a convention in Florida. I broke a board. Oh, you know what? I have so many passion party stories. Not just, convention was unbelievable, and some parties, some of them were just housewives that just needed to know that they were normal. That not everybody enjoyed sex the same way, that not everybody enjoyed sex at all, or had questions about it. So I was able to assure those people. And I had some parties that were like 20 Vegas showgirls. So I have interesting stories. So you would never think it about me, but that was me. And I still have a house full of passion party stuff. I need to have a garage sale, but how do you have a garage sale and sell that, right? So anyways, oh great. Perfect timing for my daughter to come here. I love you. Good night.
Night.
Okay, so tagging 3 people. I'm going to tag Allie Ray because, first of all, she got really annoyed the last time I tagged her and she didn't enjoy the game. But Allie, you love the camera and you love making videos. And here, 3 things, we want to know 3 things about you that you don't think that we know. That would be a very interesting video. 3 things we didn't know about Allie Ray. I have to see that one. So Allie, I'm going to tag Becky No Limits because she's always so quiet and everything. I want to know 3 things about you, Becky. Blah. And not only that, I love your accent and I could just listen to you talk all day. So Becky, I tag you. And oh gosh, I lost it. That was my other one. Amazon Queen, because she's always funny. We always love to listen to you talk, so you tell us 3 things. That would be interesting. And anybody else that wants to play, play. I wasn't tagged, I just played. But this is Mrstlovelys TAG game. So hope to see some responses, okay? Bye, YouTube.